This recording is for Computer 1500 Introduction to Computers, Module 3, Microsoft Office Word. The Microsoft Office Word word processing application, the best way to learn this is to use it and just experiment with it. There are so many features, and we're just going to barely scratch the surface using the assignments that you have for Module 3. The first thing I want to show you is when you open this document, depending on how your Microsoft Office assignment application is set up, you may not have this white space between the top margin in the view. If you don't, you can click on the File menu, and I know we can't see it here, but I'm going to click on the File menu, and let's see if I can change this. Just a moment. I'll click on the File menu, and then I'm going to, this video application is not allowing me to access that. But if you click on the File menu, select Options, and then click View, and there's a place for white space above the text, and you can change that. Okay, so let's move on, and we're going to look at the different, what you're going to be required to do to complete this assignment. Follow the instructions that are given within the assignment. So apply anything that each line of this text, apply that concept. So here we want to change the font size of this text to 24. So we want to select that. You can click and drag with your mouse. You can double click, will only select a word. You can triple click and it will select the entire line. And I want to change the size of this font. Well, you have this menu or this pop-up that appears, and you can change it right here. We're not going to change the font style for this one, but I'm going to come up here to the ribbon, and I'm going to use the font grouping. All right, so this is on the Home tab. I'm sorry. Yes, it is on the Home tab, and I'm going to change the font size to 24. Okay, so I've completed that line. Okay, the next line, again, we're going to select the line. It says to change this line of text to bold. So don't change the font size. Just up here in the font grouping, select bold. All right, this line says to underline the text. So I'm going to select the text. I'm going to click underline. All right, this next line of text, the instructions say to italicize this line of text. So I'm going to come up here to the font grouping again and click on the italicize. All right, and then this fifth line, change this font of this line of text to Georgia. I think I'll word that. Where I should have worded that differently, but change the font of this line of text to Georgia. So again, that's still in the font grouping. All right, the next line says to change the color of this line of text to standard color blue. Still in the font grouping, go to the font color and just go down here on the standard colors, and it's blue. All right, then it says to highlight this line of text with yellow. Again, in the font grouping, go to the highlighting and select yellow. And you can see that the yellow highlight appears behind, on this line of text. All right, now we want to apply the title style and use the styles grouping and the styles grouping to this line of text. So I'm triple clicking my line here to select the entire line. All right, now I'm going to go to the styles grouping, and it says to use the title. So go to title, and you can see that it makes that very large. All right, the next line of text says to apply heading 1 style and the styles grouping to this line of text. So find your heading 1 and it changes it to a blue color, the font to blue, and it applies that style. So this is a predetermined styles, and that makes it easy for creating headings and subheadings and subtitles, etc. And then the last line, it says to apply all caps to this line of text. Okay, so you can use this, well, let's just do it this way. Up here in the paragraph, in the font grouping, this increases the size of the font. This decreases. But here you get some options. Sentence case, lowercase, uppercase. Well, we want to use uppercase. So that's the method that I'm going to do there. You could also use what this is called a dialog box launcher. It's going to give you more options. So some of the same options, but some more options as well. So if you click on this and you go to font, you can see that some of your options are all caps. And click on all caps. And there are some other options there, but we'll click on all caps. So that's two ways of doing the all caps. You can do just go to the fonts grouping, click on this down arrow, select uppercase, or again, you can get to all these same options by clicking on the dialog box launcher for the font grouping, and it gives you some more options. Okay, I hope this video was helpful in completing Module 3 Microsoft Word Assignment 1. Make sure you save your file, and so I'm just going to save it because it's already made. So I just saved the file.